This is the kit. Pretty straightforward. Tells you the contents right there. Gives you the instructions on the back. Let's see what we got going on. Man, this car is filthy. Storm came through and I don't know what they dropped. This is the first coat. We're letting it dry for like said 10 to 15 minutes, so we'll probably be like 15 on the higher side or in between, and then we'll come back with another coat. Before you can put your wheel on it, say let it dry for 2 hours and then let it cure for 24. Now I didn't do all of it. I didn't do the back side because there's really no reason to. Nobody's gonna see that. I only did the front where it'll be seen. Remember, the wheel's gonna be on. I didn't touch none of that where the brakes and stuff is there. I only got the outside. Maybe what I eventually do if I keep this car long enough is I'll order some new calipers and I have them powder coated so it can have a little bit more of a professional look. But for the time being, this will give it a little bit more pop with the black wheels and everything. So let's let that dry, and then we'll see where we at. Also with the wheels, what I ended up doing was I took the center cap out and I sprayed it matte black with the plastic dip. And what I'm going to do is on the trim, all the trim, I'm going to do it matte black. The grill will be gloss black, but the emblem in the front and the emblem in the back, they'll be matte black, just to give it some contrast. And here is our center cap. I put 2 coats on there. Not even gonna pick it up right now. I mean, y'all know what it looks like, matte black. And nothing special. We're using the classic plastic dip. So I'm gonna do 2 more coats. It says between 3 and 4. And that'll give me, like I said, some contrast with that, with the red caliper, the gloss black wheels, the gloss black paint, and then the trim will be matte black. Should look pretty good. This is coat number 2. As you see, we got better coverage, looking pretty good. I kind of like this system better because it's, easier to clean up. You don't have to mask off everything. The paint goes on there pretty good, it levels out. And then this is a brake caliper. Nobody's hardly gonna see this, let's be real about it. It's more of a, the pop color, so you can have it behind the wheel and everything. But if you wanna be professional with it, you can obviously take it off or order some new calipers and get those calipers powder coated. Like I said earlier, I'm thinking about it, buying some brand new calipers and then get those powder coated, and so we have a real professional look. I don't even know how long I'm gonna keep this vehicle. I believe whoever gets this vehicle, once I'm done with it, they'll be happy with it, they'll be satisfied with it. And if I'm doing it, hey, I gotta charge them for it. So those are things to think about. We're gonna let this dry for about 10 minutes and then we're gonna do 1 more. We'll be done. Then we gotta move on to this wheel. We're gonna paint this wheel black. I'm kind of like doing everything over the course of the days. Obviously for you is different videos. While we're prepping that one, letting it dry and stuff, we'll get the caliper prep for this side, get ready to go. And we also have to do these tips, but you want to see the rest of that, you got to stay tuned. Jeez. That's not even with the clear coat yet. I think I did pretty good. Remember, the wheels were chrome, completely chrome. We're blocking the whole vehicle out. I told you I got a surprise for you. Oh. Yeah. Nothing like a fresh coat of black wheels. Y'all wanna know, what did I do? Well, we cleaned them. After we cleaned them real good, well, I guess I walked through the process of how I cleaned them. I cleaned them real good with soap and water. Then I sanded them with 400 grit, all in the cracks and stuff. As you see, as much as I could get, especially like up in here. I sanded all that. Then I cleaned it again, dried it off real good, let it sit. Wiped it down with alcohol. Wiped it down with a dry microfiber, and I think I wiped it down again with the alcohol right before I sprayed it. But of course, I let it dry real good. And then I'll put my cards in here. Get these from Walmart. These are the, let me see, the 5x8. They're a little bit bigger. Stuck them in there. And we hit it with a primer. A lot of people, they just put the paint on there, the wheel paint. You want to make sure you do it right. When you do it the right way, it'll last longer. That primer is going to give it something more to bite to and bind to. So we did the primer according to the steps, and I want to say, let me see, I don't think I have it. Oh yeah, I do. This is the primer that I use for this one. The only reason I used it because it was on sale, it was on clearance actually. Rust-Oleum Primer Pro Grade Maximum Top Coat Durability. It comes out a lot. Like I don't really like it. It puts out too much material, even when you are far away. But it does do what it says it does, where it covers more area. So we did that according to the instructions. I think 2 light coats, and then fill in the rest. After that, we let it dry in between coats. We gave it time to dry. I think it's 30 minutes before we went with our top coat. And our top coat that we did is the VHT high temperature wheel paint, chip resistant polyurethane coating, and of course it is gloss black. And now we're about to go over that with the gloss clear to protect it a little bit more and also give a little bit more pop. So this is only one wheel. I was trying to do 2 at a time, but I don't have a lot of space in here. I've been cleaning out underneath my house so I can have some more space to work, because the wind is crazy. But I think it came out pretty good so far. So basically I'm gonna have to do a wheel a day, which it is what it is. So let me go ahead and get this clear coat on here, and once we get done, I'll let you see that, and then I'll let you see it on the vehicle in comparison to the chrome wheels, which I already seen that. All right, we got one wheel finished up. Got a nice layer of clear on there, as you see. It's darker in person than it is when you're looking at it. I think it came out pretty good. I ain't gonna get too close because I don't want to do something stupid like drop my phone. We got one down and we got 3 more to go. We're gonna let this one dry overnight, and then we're gonna slap it on the vehicle so we can see what it looks like. And here we are with 3 coats. I think it looks pretty good. Let y'all zoom in. This stuff is kind of thick. Got a few runs on the side right there, but the coverage is solid. I do have a complaint. These brushes are whack. Dupli-Color need to either get better brushes. So what happens is the paint breaks the brushes down, and then the bristles, they get stuck up in there. I wasn't able to get all of them out, so I just kind of like painted over it. They need to either upgrade their brushes or give multiple brushes, probably one brush per wheel. That would make more sense. So if you're gonna get this kit and do this, be ready to buy some extra brushes, which are, you know, they're cheap. I'm just letting you know. Once this dries, in about 2 hours, I'm gonna put the wheel on and we'll see what it looks like. I'm not gonna drive it until tomorrow. Matter of fact, I'm not even driving the vehicle for the rest of the week because I got some more stuff to do. So these cure, I think they say let it cure for 24 hours before you drive it. I don't know what happened to my footage, so we're gonna have to roll with the pictures. This is with the chrome wheels, got the vehicle all cleaned up. We also buffed, polished, and waxed this car to how it needs to look. As you can see in the pictures, my reflection is super duper clear. Now, is it perfect? Is it show car ready? No, but I guarantee it's shinier and the paint looks better than most cars on the road. Since we don't have the footage, what we're gonna do is just go through some clips of the car before, and I got one picture of the car with the wheels and the calipers completely painted. It is dirty, as you can see in the background. At the time, I was getting some work done in the house. Matter of fact, we were getting a brand new roof. But nonetheless, I know some of you may say the chrome look better than the black wheels. We ended up switching those wheels out anyway. I still have the black wheels, the 21s, the staggered 21s. We stepped it up to some staggered 22s. Stay tuned to the future videos to check that out. To me, with the wheels I picked, it sets the car off. Sets the car off 100% more. Sets the car off 100% better than what it was with the chrome wheels and the black wheels that are on there. The 22s just fit the car better, and especially the design that I picked. You want an inside scoop on what type of wheel I went with? I went with a RF wheel, which is Road Force for those who don't know. They make very, very nice wheels. You might be able to figure it out.